Привет, I'm Chuck Olinik. I'm a Ukrainian-American who was baptized with the name Yaroslav, which is the name that I use in the Society for Creative Anachronism. And what I've been doing since I got out of the classroom, because I used to teach history, is I've been putting together videos and putting them up on my YouTube channel in order to share information. And one of the areas that I focused on was covering things Slavic or Eastern European, and hoping to provide a starting place for people that might be interested in developing SCA personas or personae that would be in Eastern Europe, or that happen to be Slavic. And instead of just simply doing the history, and instead of just simply covering the mythology and the folklore, I decided that taking a look at Proverbs might be interesting, because I've decided personally that I'm going to start peppering my speech more at society events using the Proverbs to kind of get the feel of the culture. And I thought I'd share them. I did a previous video on Proverbs about animals, so I had to break things down into categories because there's just so many of them. And I decided that this one ought to be about Proverbs about friendship, family, home, love, and just, hey, love, families, got it? So I thought I'd get into this and share what I've come up with, and hopefully somebody gets something out of it. On friendship, a new friend is an uncracked nut. It's better to have 100 friends than 100 rubles. You really get to know your friend when trouble comes. Well, that one's kind of obvious. Friends and tobacco, those are separate things. Friendship is friendship, but service is service. Trust, but verify. An old friend is better than 2 new ones. Or you could say, new friends are good, but keep the old ones. Or one is silver, the other is gold. One does not regret giving one's own earring to one's dear friend. Good brotherhood, that's the best wealth. To see a friend, no road is too long. Where 2 are fighting, the third should not interfere. Don't have a friend who always agrees with you, but have a friend that argues with you. You might die yourself, but you must save the friend. The wolf from Tambov is your buddy. And that translates to, you might want to befriend me, but I don't. It can also be said to say, I despise you. You'll learn in a bad way from those you hang out with. It's a nuisance to go alone, even to drown oneself. If you're with your loved one, it's a paradise even in a hut. The husband and the wife, they're the same demon. Mother's anger is like spring snow. A lot of it may fall, but it'll melt away shortly. No family has no ugly member. A husband wants a healthy wife. A brother wants a rich sister. Visiting is good, but home is better. One is one's own master on one's own stove. When you are at home, even the walls help you. The hearth of our house is warmer than our neighbors. Do not carry rubbish out of your hut. Don't try to get into hell ahead of your father, which translates as to don't borrow trouble. The apple falls not so far away from the tree. That one's pretty obvious. You don't snap your beak in a big family. If you snooze, you lose. The devil puts a spoonful of honey into another's wife. And then there's one of my personal favorites. If there was only one evil woman in all the world, every man would claim, that's my wife. Love until you're in the coffin. A heart is not made of stone. No wind is too cold for lovers. And then there's the exact opposite. A woman's beauty cannot warm a winter's night. Love will find a way. Indifference will find an excuse. If you marry a young woman, make sure your friends stay outside. The word enough does not exist for water, fire, or women. A woman is not a balalaika. You cannot put her aside after you have played. Love is evil. You might even fall for a goat. Basically, love is blind. Love tells us many things that are not so. If you're looking for trouble, marry a young widow. Stolen boyfriend, the stolen girlfriend won't end up in a happy relationship. The first woman is sent by God, the second by man, the third by the devil. If the devil is powerless, he will send a woman. Gray hair into beard, devil into rib, which translates as, when a man gets older, he often becomes a womanizer. Hey! All right, so we dealt with some proverbs on the subjects of friendship, family, and love. I'll come back with some more later. Do побачення.